Yeah, I saw that. That's a big puppy.
Alright, Mr. Teeter, I'm gonna go get the instructors.
Alright, when you're lying down especially, you guys know how far out your chest goes when you breathe, right? Because your weapon and you will tilt and turn exactly that much when you take a breath. So you always want to fire at the same point. You want to be consistent. So when you're firing, look. Once you've completely exhaled, there's that lull where you haven't taken a breath, where you just put out all of your breath, and then you fire. And if you consistently fire at that, then your shots will be consistent. You also always keep your nose right here. I think we already went over that. You always want to keep your nose touching the actual charging handle, so that, once again, that your eye stays in the same place in your shots and be more consistent. We won't have groups that are excellent. They have their shots here, 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 here. A good grouping of shots is about this way. Actually, about that way. You want me to pull it. That's a good grouping of shots. I don't expect that to happen right off the bat. I don't even know if I can do that right now. But that'd be a good group. We can identify that. And then, when you take your groups, you're going to be using two knobs. This knob right here, this one right here. That will adjust your sights. And actually, on some targeting this, they'll have how many points you will turn right, how many points you will turn left. It's your shot group to move up, and it adjusts it by 1/50th of the width of a paper, of a single piece of paper. And you'll each click will move it as such. And your shot group will move up, and hopefully it'll be consistent. And so yeah, reloading. This is your safety and your fire switch. We will not be firing on burst. I hope not. It's hard enough as is. But so you should be operating only between these two right here. Let's see. When you have it charged and you want to leave the actual charging handle back, you push right here, charge it back, and keep it locked, and then lock the charging handle back, and then we can all see that you're clear, and then you don't have any shots and then they're in the chamber. By the way, this is the chamber, firing chamber. You're gonna find a really, I hope you guys don't have to clean weapons. I hope you don't. I hope. And there's something called a star chamber right here, and it'll get your pinky bloody because you sit there and you try to constantly clean out all the carbon. Because even though the M16 is a good weapon, it develops carbon so easily, and the carbon will eventually jam the weapon, and it's really easily prone to jamming. Speaking of which, sports. You know what sports are, right? It's on the class.
It's good. Good. Are we going from the prone or standing?
Sure. Go ahead, no, stand out here and do the motions. And carry the weapon properly, preferably.
What is it that you slap? What?
Slap.
Slap that.
Magazine.
Pull.
Charging handle back.
Observe.
Observe
The
the
chamber.
contents of the chamber, see if there's any jam or if there's any of the casing that's like
Release.
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 Tap.
Tap.
Squeeze.
Trigger squeeze.
Squeeze.
This right here, push into the chamber, unblock most of the other instructions. And if you do sports once, your weapon's pretty much ready. You're back and you're firing again. I don't know which more time do you have, Trevor?
They're still en route.
Oh, they're still en route?
You have to go pull the gate.
Do you know the ones for stab? Stationary platform? Trigger squeeze? So, hey, that's another big thing for David. Trigger squeeze. Alright. You're going to squeeze where it's comfortable on your finger. You're not going to have it all the way over here though. I'm going to need something wide. If I squeezed all the way over here, I'd make it wrong.
It takes longer.
Not only that, that's a good point as well. But when you squeeze like this.
We got some seats over here. We got some use this area.
Oh, okay. Fingertip, you want them to be the 8 of this number right here. Right in there. Good, well said. You've got enough, a little bit of finger on the other side. That way, when you pull back, it pulls straight back, and the weapon won't shift off to the side. Because if I pull over here, the weapon wants to go that way. And all of your shots will start drifting to the right. If I pull straight back here, the weapon will stay straight. So that's trigger squeeze. Excuse me?
The nose.
Oh, excuse me, yeah. Nose up in the chart. Now, let's see. That's trigger squeeze. Do you remember the rest of it?
Oh, that's the target under contact.
Okay. Well, between the platforms, I'm going to assume you guys have the right platform. Here, let me just show you the prone. This is where we're going to be doing most of our firing from. There. So you got this one leg up here, and that one's bent, because if you just have it like this, it still rolls side to side, and it's not quite stable. So you have this one bent. However it feels comfortable to you is the angle where your elbow should be, but you don't want to be all the way down here, because you don't sit like this. Every time I breathe or move or talk or anything like that, it still drifts. It's not good. So you do actually want to sit up here. You want to have the butt of the rifle tucked back tightly, hand good grip right here. Just like if I formed a V, it'd sit right there. And I have it wrapped around, and I tuck it in there because the more you actually have it tucked into your shoulder, the less it'll veer it around. And you're gonna find that when you sit there for long enough and you're taking your shots, you're gonna think that this hand starts to wobble a little bit. But if you have that tucked back in that V, it shouldn't wobble. So this is the pro. Once again, you use this knee as your support base. Then you have standing.
With the legs crossed.
Man, I don't want to fire like that. I mean, I'm Captain Messer, but Captain Messer's crazy. All right, we got a Captain Messer. Okay. The guy, excuse me? All right. Oh, yeah, Captain Messer comes through.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually
Back to the other way, like.
Yeah. Which looks retarded. Are we going to go out on the battlefield like, okay, everybody, let's fire at the enemy? Looks retarded. It's not that actual. Most of the time when you're in like an actual tactical environment, you're going to be firing from the drone. Because how big do I look like this getting shot at? I'm a pretty easy target. This, a little less, still target. This, most of the shots will go over your head. You're wearing a K-pop too, this is a nice thing. Our Kevlar helmets are bullet resistant. Everybody said it was a bad word. Bullet resistant is the right word, because there's always a big enough bullet to punch through anything. But they're fair. Oh, hey, speaking of the power of this weapon, this is a high velocity weapon. It will punch through a K-pop, a Kevlar helmet, Kevlar material to stop bullets at 600 meters. You guys are only going to be firing at 50, maybe up to 300 meter targets. At 600 meters, twice the range of that, this will still punch through an enemy K-pod, steel helmet, whatever you call it. So it's a pretty good weapon in that sense. The thing that makes the M16 round lethal and the 5.56 round lethal, alright, it's a small round. The AK uses 7.62, which is heavier, bigger, so a lot of people like it more because it has a lot more punch when it impacts. The thing about the M16 round, oh by the way, kick-ass, whenever you're going to set down your weapon, if your weapon does have an actual strap, don't put it on the back. You don't do that. You don't ever put it on, don't ever on your shoulders. We don't set it down away from us. We do set it down, it's like this. With the exposed chamber up, and with the dust cover down on top of it, and with the barrel up. Let's just so you don't get any particles or anything like that into the weapon and have to clean it. Because I'm telling you right now, it's a bitch to clean. Nobody likes cleaning this weapon. We're going to go to the XM8 pretty soon. The weapon can fire 30,000 continuous rounds without ever handling it. Like they took it, they picked it up, they immersed it in water, then they covered it in sand, then they picked it up and fired it. Just fun. So it's a pretty cool weapon. So this is how you can ever, if you want to talk to someone, you want to use your hands, you want to get down with something, write something, or anything like that. But you always want to have contact with the M16 because you don't want anyone else to pick it up, or you don't want it, because it doesn't work. All right. Let's see, I kind of lost myself in the tangent. Breathing. We already hit up breathing, right? Okay. Where do you fire? Stop. Where do you fire? Like what point in your breath do you fire? Yeah, when do you shoot? When you're fully exhaling. Because then you're in that hollow point, you'll be able to consistently fire from that point and have your shot move smaller because then all your shots will be at the same point. See, that's the thing that screws up shot moves and screws up people firing. When they do one little thing different, then it moves their eye this much further or it moves the muzzle of the weapon this much further. It's super little things like that. So here, I'll tell you what, James, come on over. Charge the weapon for a bit. Alright, now, you're going to probably be firing from the prone stance, so get down to the prone. There you go. Not comfortable, is it? Alright, try this thing. Lift that up. Get this all the way back up in here. You're all the way up again. It's like there was a side post or anything else like that. Tuck in the shoulder. Is that a little better? Yeah. There you go. I'll probably do that. Alright. So there's your prone right there. Anyone else have any other questions? Right, there's only so much I can do with a dock as far as demonstrating how to fire a weapon. You have questions? Alright, cool. Anyone else want to learn how to hold it? Like get some hands on it and hold it? This person. You're killing it. You're filming me. That's the weird part. I didn't even notice that for a little while. Oh yeah, when you get down to the, after you finish up. When we get up and we move, you don't ever stay up for more than 5 seconds. Because the idea is that I'm up, he sees me, I'm down, so the enemy can't move his weapon, lock on you, and fire accurately. The idea is that you do them in short little bursts. So when you actually come to hit the ground, you go butt the weapon first, and you land on that with all of your weight. That wasn't quite it. Yeah, on this, because it's concrete.
Okay, we're going to move into a...
Hey, there we go. That's the saw back there. The one that you
Oh,
see
that
out
is
stuff
good
like
times
that.
right there.
Oh,
That
it is so
good
fun.
times.
And that big one right there, see that big thing with the 2 charging handles and the 40 millimeter barrel sitting up? That is the 40 millimeter or 40 mic and Mark 19, I think. Yeah, Mark 19. It is a fully automatic grenade launcher.
That is better.
That is really cool. And those are AT4s up there. And I think that's the law right there. That's the law. Hey.
Can we put my...
All right, shooters. At this time, what I want you to do is go ahead and just grab the weapon in front of you.
You're going to shoot. He's probably going to have to shoot a magazine, then you'll reload. Then you'll fire it. How many rounds?
All right, shooters. While I take this, or while I get this ready, I'll be ready in about 60 seconds. Go ahead and assume a good prone position. My ROTC veterans, you can look to your left and right and make sure your buddies understand what a good prone position is there. Mr. Teeter, Mr. Price, Mr. Cardenas, help your buddies out.
Since there's the this is a really straight one.
You guys talk to your medic or we're talking.
It's just kind of
We don't have to. All right, everybody, real quick, I want you to look at Hero. Look at his prone. This is the way the Marine Corps teaches us to shoot.
That's the prone right there, the cock leg. Why is his foot pretty much flat, facing the way he, well, pretty much like the direction with the shooting hand that he has. He's right-handed, so everything's facing right. For the reason of, or that when you have your LBV on, if you're right-handed and you're like that, to reload, it's going to be a lot easier for him to roll over to his right or left. Go ahead. It's a lot quicker than, when I go back, and if he had his foot, like I saw some, like that, I try to roll left in the same direction. You can, but all right, whatever. It's easier and it's more efficient that way. Why? So now, like I said, you guys are taught your way. That's just more information for you guys. I just want to throw it out there. There's also the open leg prone. I don't know if you guys are taught that. The open leg. The open leg is pretty much easy to prone. Yeah, well, you can see that. This one is This is pretty much the open leg. You want to get your feet flat to the deck as flat to the deck as possible. Yes, with this open leg, you're pretty much more in like one straight line. So usually, this is pretty much used by almost the majority of the shooters. The cock leg is usually used for those who are a little bigger or pregnant or whatever, have a little more of a gut. It elevates the gut, as you can see. But he's got a little more breathing room. That combat prone. Combat prone is as low as possible, and you want to be pretty much a straight line from the tip of that barrel to the tip of your toes. One straight line. Why? Less area the enemy to impact you or hit you. Now, if you do some craziness like the whole 90-degree thing, the weapon's here and your body's like this way, and you're not covered behind something, okay, you just gave him however tall you are. Me, that'd be 6'3". The area of target is pretty much hit me. While I'm like this, I don't know how long I am here, but probably say about 30 inches. I'd rather have them shoot at 30 inches than 6 or 75. That's just me. And those are pretty much the three prones that we are taught. All right. All right. That's it. At this time, shooters, you see your targets at the bottom of the screen, ahead of you, a little white paper with the crosshairs in it. What I'm going to have you do, pretty much just BZO this weapon and get a feel for it. What you want to try to do is get a group size of 5.0 or better. You'll see what I mean, or you understand what that means after you're done firing. So pretty much right now, it should be a condition 4. No magazine inserted. If you haven't done so already, just go ahead. Condition 4, take that magazine out. And I'm going to pretty much brief you what you're going to do. Shooters, this is going to be your BZO stage. You'll be firing one magazine of 3 rounds. There is no time limit. You'll be firing it in the prone position. Any questions? At this time, go ahead. Snap your prep time for the next 15, 20 seconds. Snap in. Snap in means you're at condition 4. Magazine is not in. Magazine is not in. You will take that magazine out. You'll put that weapon on safe. You'll send that bolt home if it's not already home. You will close that ejection port cover. Condition 4 is just pretty much the way you picked up the weapon at the very beginning. That is condition 4. It's just a weapon. It's a dry weapon. There's nothing in it. All you're doing is looking through your sights at the crosshairs, putting that first sight tip in the center of the crosshairs, focusing and trying to achieve correct side picture, as well as correct side alignment. All right, shooters, at this time, your prep time has ended with a magazine of 3 rounds. Load, make ready. Now you will grab that magazine, put it in, charge that, rack that charging handle, and you're ready to go. Shooters, you may commence firing when your targets appear. When they pop up, put the weapon on semi, take it off safe, and fire 3 well-aimed shots. There is no time limit. I suggest you take your time. You want 3 well-aimed shots. Once you got press go to continue on the top of your screen in the blue, you're done. You're only firing 3 shots. Yes.
Sergeant,
Yes.
seems like a week's not a charge. But I don't.
Hey,
Who had a question?
Sergeant, the charge is loose. What does that mean?
The charge handle's loose, that means you're both is back, front, and rear. Oh, magazine, pop the magazine out, put it back in, set the bolt on. Same thing with you. Pop it back in. And it's up. Yeah, right here. That one. Make sure that the magazine doesn't forget it. Because of the day. Alright?
No, even if this is the release.
So lock for that.
5 0.
There you go. Need certain magazine.
Take the magazine back
Lock
out.
it. Just make sure it's just right.
Right, that's right.
We're done with
Set down the weapon, stay in the throw,
Mine says fire and security, I have one more to go.
Yep. One more shot.
I tried another 5 times, but it wouldn't shoot.
I know you said you.
Good stuff. It's really cool when they do like odds, like people are running at you or something like that. It's
All right, number 5. Go ahead. Load, make ready. Fire when your target appears. Hey, go ahead and move down. Just move to weapon 3.
All right.
Hey, Tom.
Tell them down where weapon number 3.
Yeah. Go ahead and set down that weapon.
Put it down. Put the weapon down.
Move down to
Right
weapon.
by you, Calvin. Yeah, move over here. Then. Is that what you? Did you, what one were you on?
The one of these on and up? All right, go ahead, stand up. back to where you were.
Was I supposed to be shooting let's go to continue?
Yeah, that was you. Okay, and then you had. That's one. All right. I see what's.
You gotta shoot your lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Shooting on the third one.
Yeah, you're on 2. You're on 4.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why you're on messed up, because you had lane 6, and I bet you she was probably shooting on the same lane as. All right. You're gonna be 5. You're this one. So you're gonna be this first one in the middle screen.
Does that mean that's completely open?
Yeah, you can be all the way to your.
We'll see how good your group is, though, all the way to the left.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do this over again.
Okay, remember to shoot your target.
Is it deliberate that we have to charge after every shot?
No.
All right. Then you're not supposed to charge or reload after anything. You're supposed to be able to fire 3 shots.
Hey, as far as these arrows go, this is just a big old mix-up. Don't worry about it.
Yay, number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was talking about. 470. What did you say was the standard for zeroing, sir?
5.0.
So 5.0 or less.
Yep.
My shots are going right and down, so I'm going to take care of that. We'll take care of that later.
Well, yeah, I'll
Just
take care of you right now.
Check out your shot group.
All right, right now everybody should be at their. Everybody should have a lane. If you have a gray lane or gray screen in front of you, directly in front of you, that means you need to be shooting off to your right. This last group, these last 4, you guys are good. So Mesa was from here all the way to there. Yeah, you're gonna go on the last one in the middle screen. You're gonna be the second one, first one in the middle screen, and then obviously you 2 at the end. All right, everybody good now? All right, we're gonna do this one more time. So go ahead, snap in. No magazine, no magazine, no magazine. Snap in, dry fire.
Should be unsafe. Everybody's weapons unsafe. No, that's first, man. All the way, there you go. That's safe.
All right, shooters, your prep time has ended with a magazine of 3 rounds. Load. And make ready. You may commence fire when the targets appear. You'll have all the time in the world to fire off 3 shots. So take your time. Send it over. Send it over.
Draw it forward.
Once you fire through your 3 shots, magazine out, weapon on safe. check our weapons now.
You just ejected your last threat from my magazine.
They'll do it all right.
Is that a pressure sensor on its own? Just to make sure that you don't have the rest of the magazine.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's on tape? Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were on a patrol base, everybody was seeing the enemy that was supposed to be coming, and we heard this all at once, like 80, like honestly, everybody clicked to save, or everybody clicked to fire, and it was so loud because so many people were doing it, we were all trying to be safe with noise discipline, and so we all fired.
All right, shooters. These are your groups. Like I said, you're looking for a 5.0 or better group size.
Yes. Okay, I got that.
You got one.
6.2, Sergeant.
Almost there.
To the right.
5.0.
Good job, Jason.
We're gonna auto zero. We're gonna do it again. Go ahead at this time.
So the weapons and the computers have at zero, reactive.
Go ahead, condition 4, and then load and make ready. We're gonna shoot the same thing one more time. Yeah.
Very safe. You have the weapon on the other side.
Shooters, you make commence firing when your targets appear. Same thing, 3 rounds. No time limit.
Ejector magazine, ready with the gun port open on the top, dust cover on the side. Maybe when you took out the it's already charged back. So release the wrong hand.
You having trouble with it?
Yeah. Tip the safe before you reload. Let's charge it. Now there's the shot. There we go. Anybody else have any other trouble?
All right, here are your groups. You want to do it again? All right. Go ahead, load, make ready. Fire when ready.
Did you auto zero that time or?
No. Yeah.
Should we attempt to adjust the sights on our own? Or?
No.
No.
Don't touch the sight. It's calibrating for you on the computer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It already did.
Not touch the site.
I already, that's my first. You ready?
You touched the sides?
Yeah, I did it. Close tennis.
All right, here are your groups.
You got 7.2. Small than under the bed.
And there you go. You're a standard, Devin. Nice job, Lester.
Thank you. 4.8.
Lane 2, you are now standard.
Who's on lane 2?
Nice job, mister.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Doc. Who's lane 2? Phoenix. Who's lane 2?
Could you auto zero on my one more time? Thank you, sir.
All right, shooters, I'm not going to make you shoot this one because this one's long and boring, but I will have you shoot the rapids. This is stage, as far as the Marine Corps KD course, this is stage 1. Stage 1 is pretty much slow fire. You got 3 magazines of 5 in the kneeling, 5 in the sitting, 5 in the standing, not in that order. You got 20 minutes to shoot from the 200-yard line. And that's pretty much what the target looks like. Then from there, you move on to stage 2, which is the first one that you're going to fire. It consists of 2 magazines, 5 rounds each, time limit of 60 seconds from standing. In your case, I'm going to put you guys to prone. You'll have 60 seconds to shoot off 10 rounds with 2 magazines. Each magazine will have 5, so you will conduct a magazine exchange in the middle of it. You'll have 60 seconds to do that. So at this time, that's your target right there. With a condition 4, no magazine. No magazine. You're gonna snap in. Snap in. Try to achieve that correct side line side picture. For the reason, and remember your elbow placements, your knee, your feet placement, everything. You will be standing. You're gonna have to get back down and find your position quickly. 60 seconds is long, but it ain't that long. real quick, if you guys were out on East Miramar, actually on the live fire range, this stage, while you snap it in, it would be something like this. You're ringing over the intercom. Shooters, during your prep time, this is stage 2 of the KD course, firing 2 magazines of 5 rounds, time over 60 seconds, staying prone. That's all he would say. If this is your first time shooting, you'd be like, what the hell did he just say? I just explained it to you. I said the same thing, but just 10 times faster. All right, shooters, at this time, your prep time has ended. Keeping your feet in place, stand. Shoot the magazine of 5 rounds. Look. Don't forget your weapon when you stand. Make it. Once you make ready, you're going to assume the alert to the dirt. You will commence firing when your target appears. When your target pops up, you will get back down in the prone. When it pops up, get down. Get down. 60 seconds. What's that? Shooter, that was 60 seconds. There are your groups.
I had a problem with everything that was like whenever I was
Oh, the guy's missing part of his head. Otherwise.
Like right now, you bolt to the rear. This one right here. To the rear, yeah. So the charging has to be loose. So pretty much, if you're right-handed, firing. First man, okay. You go dry. Use that magazine again. All you can do is in front. Magazine release. Grab another magazine. Pop it in. Reach through here. Press it. Go back down. That's a good way to do it. So you will have to break down your position right there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it normal? Because I was able to fire 6 shots without reloading. It said shots fired 6. Sorry, I forgot to check.
This is the computer. Computers do have errors. So. Yeah, you might have been also magazine might have been because it's real sensitive. It doesn't today. Jammed up on you. You gotta start all over from scratch again. So, all right. From here, my job as PMI would be. That was your group. It's a pretty nice group of 5. Too bad there was 10 shots total. These 4 right here are decent. This one, not so decent. That one will do the breathing. Notice how you have a little gap here, going up, going up. I don't know in what pattern. All I know is that that last green one, that was your last shot taken. But from what I see here, it was probably something like bang, 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 bang. That's all breathing going up and down. Target 4. That's natural point of aim and trigger control. It might be muscling the weapon as well. Muscling the weapon means you're looking through your sights, where my red dot is, that's where your front sight tip is, and then you're gonna muscle it over. Okay, I'm in the black now. Okay, I'm breathing in, breathing out, bang. That's what I mean by muscling the weapon. Muscling the weapon should not be done at all. How do you know if you're muscling the weapon? All you do when you get into the prone, or what you're shooting from, that front sight tip should be right there where that red dot is. And to check that, you close your eyes, take a deep breath in, The exhale, open up your eye. If that red dot's still in the black, you're good. If you're off to the side, wherever, you don't got that, it's gonna aim. And that's when you adjust your entire body. Lane 5, I would say trigger control on both of these, breathe. Way up and down. Target 7, decent group, not bad. Slight breathing, trigger control on that last one. You might have jerked it, but overall not too bad for 7. 8, got 8 shots off. Not too bad, it's a pretty nice group. Actually, very nice group. These 2, slight trigger control, watch out for it. But as far as this group goes right here, as well as this one, and this one, this would just be a minor adjustment to the front side tip like I was telling you. Clicks down will put that group in there. That's probably, this shot way up here would be the only one that would not make it in the black. As far as these ones, I would say a couple of clicks, about maybe 4, on the front side tip down would bring all this, maybe not this one, definitely not this one, but these 5 up in here. This group, I would say 1 click to the left and about 3 down would pretty much almost probably get all of these in there. Maybe that one would slightly be out of the black, but oh well. Target 9, very nice. Only 6 shots, very nice, very tight. Very nice. Target 10, slow breathing. Close, trigger control, don't jerk it. You bring it down, that's straight line, going up and down, that's all you do. Target 11. According to the arrows, you got a very nice group. Looking at my monitor, you got a breathing problem. That's the highest shot you got, that last one. The rest of them pretty much draw a straight line all the way down to where that E in practice is. And 12. You got a very tight group there. Can't see it. You got a group of like 3 or 4. And then you got that lucky shot in the black right there. And then 1 down here. I say that's lucky for the reason that you got 4. You're not going to aim. Your group is right here. That was all muscling. You forced it in and you got lucky and hit the black. All right, shooters. Go ahead and get a good prone position. You'll be doing this one more time, and then we'll move to the 300 rapid fire. Shooters, reminder, when you get down, make sure that that projector for the magazine does not touch the deck. The magazine comes in contact with the deck, it will jam. And you will not, most likely not be able to fire off all 10 rounds. Same thing when you do the magazine exchange. If the magazine touches the deck at any time, it will also jam on you. All right, shooters, at this time, your prep is ended. Keep your feet in place, stand. Don't forget your weapon or your mag. All the way up. With the magazine is 5 rounds, load. Hey, good. Once your bed's ready, go into the alert. So that before cover's closed, you make your fire when the target's appear. When they pop up, get down. Not yet. You'll have 60 seconds. That was 60 seconds. I see everybody did a lot better this time. A lot better. And I go back. Target 1. You did better on the breathing. couple of them, these two, that one down there, but natural point of aim is the main thing. You gotta get that group tighter. By tighter, I mean like that, target 9. That's tight. You got that, but just expanded. That's what I mean by natural point of aim. You gotta get that group tighter. Target 3, breathing mainly. Couple trigger control, but mainly breathing. Target 4, you got a little bit of breathing, a little bit of muscling, and a little bit of trigger control. You got a perfect little cross there. Target 5, it's all natural point of aim on one mag, and then breathing as well. You got a group here, a group there, breathing problem here, and then your lone lucky one. Target 7, that's not a bad group. Not bad at all. Target 8, your magazine exchange. During your magazine exchange, you lost your natural point of aim. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And that's your second mag. So first mag, you were over here. Second mag, you were down here, or over to the right. Natural point of aim after the magazine exchange. You gotta take an extra few seconds. Target 9, good job. Target 10, breathing, muscling, trigger. And that's a bad case of breathing. Target 11. Not bad. You can't see it, but you got rid of your breathing problem. You got a nice little group down here, with the exception of these two. And target 12. Natural point of aim. You never had it, you never got it. You got one here, one, I think there's one up there somewhere, and then you got one way up there. All right, that's pretty much the 200. Then we go to stage 3, 300-yard line. It's a little smaller. It's a little harder for you to focus on that front side tip because naturally your eye's going to want to focus on that little itty bitty thing way off in the distance, and that's where you'll mess up. If you start looking at the target and you start focusing on a clear target and you fire, you will miss every time. I guarantee it. That's a slow fire. We're not doing that. We're doing rapid at the 300. You will do it in the prone as well. This is 100 yards farther. At this time, if you haven't done so already, go ahead, your rear elevation, remember what that was? That knob, that's pretty much today. You will move it to 8/3. 8/3. For those who have shot before, make sure that your neighbor to the right and left of you, was it? Some of these weapons don't go all the way down, so you probably just have to start at 8/3. So if you're 8/3 already, just stay there.
It's 8/3 is a giant square, like a flat surface, and you want that dead center on the bottom.
You ready there? Everybody good? Target 1 or 2, 3, 4? Good?
No, that's not one flat.
All right.
Just wherever you fire, leave it there. You screwed it up, you changed it after you already zeroed it. Yeah. All right, that's that. He moved his left and right windage. Or he had already zeroed.
Really?
Where was it?
No, don't do it because I re-zeroed it the second time. So,
Oh, you
yeah, I re-zeroed it the second time.
I think it's
Which way did you go on the windage?
all of it is.
Yeah, make sure you go far right. Go back to center and see what happens. Center. Just go back. Go left. About. If you went all the way till it couldn't go no more, you're gonna go back 24 clicks. If he went all the way. If he didn't, just look for that little scratch in the middle and just try to get it as close as you can. All right, shooters, go ahead, assume a good prone position. This is your prep time. All you're doing the same thing, it's just a different yard line. That's all it is. Out on the tower, it'll sound the same. real quick, real fast, what the difference is. You'll say you're firing from 300-yard line versus, or vice, the 200. All right, shooters, prep time is ended. Keep your feet in place. Stand. With a magazine of 5 rounds. Load. Measure. Once you guys ready, once you alert, ensuring that your port cover is closed. And when the target appears. Same thing as the 200, you'll have 60 seconds. Remember to get that natural point of aim. 60 seconds when your targets pop up. Focus on that front side tip, shooters. You are farther, harder, you focus on it.
That won't be such a good group.
All right, there are your groups.
Yeah, that one went fly. I lost a couple of straight shots.
What are we supposed to be exactly? Where is this site supposed to be on the thing? Because I'm like centered, but that's not centered. That's below. Like,
You're a sniper.
Oh, sorry, Rod, you bested me. I squeezed off too many rounds.
Yeah. All right. Shooters, the question was brought up. Why am I shooting so low? Not to down you out or anything, but why am I shooting so low if I got my front side tip right here? Today was just a basic class with the M16 and just to get you familiarized with throwing some rounds down range because we don't got that much time. Next, 2 Fridays from now, we will actually shoot and I will coach you through these. All right, I'm going to make you and give you adjustments on your weapon that you will be putting on your own weapon. You will have nails. I'll tell you to go up, I'll tell you to go down, left, right, what have you. Right there is because at 200, I would have told you for the 200 to slow fire. The one that we didn't do, you would have made adjustments there and you would have tweaked it. Yours, right now, is still way off to the right. You can see it on the monitor. You probably have to go left about another, if I remember right, probably like another 20 clicks. Because you're BZO and you weren't supposed to, that's all right. Next time you guys come down here, which will be 2 Fridays, we'll BZO again. Then we'll actually shoot stage 1 through 5. I will be giving you corrections throughout the whole thing. And it's going to take a lot longer. Because I'm going to try to get some assistants down here. I got some other friends down at the range. They're also PMIs. I'm trying to get at least 1 or 2 of them down here. So like that, there's 3 of us, 12 of you, if not more. But right now it's kind of hard. You know, if it's only me in 2 weeks trying to do this, helping every single one of you, because all of you guys are not going to shoot simultaneously. You're going to be firing, and she'll be firing, and then you're going to take a break, she'll fire. If it's only one of me, I'm not going to try to do all 12. But I'm going to try to work on that, see if I can get a couple more bodies from over there. But that's why you're shooting low. Right? So your BZO is pretty much just a little round figure to get that weapon adjusted to the way you look.
Yeah, guys, you're going to be adjusting these. You'll know your number. You'll know how many clicks you went to the right or left, and then when you pick up a weapon that's dead sided, you should be able to just click it to it. be able to go directly to your sight. So we'll know